Nice.
Anyway, this is my twin brother, and he with the help of me also with his son on type 2 diabetes was able to conquer type 2 diabetes with diet. I'm sorry, type 1. Thank you for and type 1 diabetes through these insulin that he can get for $25 a month, right, Shane?
That's right, and that's also without a doctor's prescription. So
right, that's the key too.
Here's the key.
Yeah.
So when I found out my son was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, I called my brother. I was very worried. I thought that these kids lived to be about 25 or 26 years old, and so it was devastating to me. And so I called my brother Shawn, and he said, "Hey, don't worry about it. It's a carbohydrate metabolism problem." Okay. Well, I'm a scientist, so I can, and I've always been interested in nutrition. Okay, let's figure this out. So go low carb, right? And so our whole family did at that point. And so then I went to visit the endocrinologist because that's who they referred us to at the hospital. And so I go to visit the endocrinologist, and the endocrinologist, there's several red flags. The red flags were, first of all, he had 2 sons actually who were twins, and also type 1 diabetics, and they were a vegan family. And that was a vegan family.
Bryce, I'm sure you're a vegan too, right, Bryce?
Yeah, he doesn't. You don't look vegan. I can spot him a mile away in the gym.
Yeah.
So he said he was vegan. And hey, if you want to be vegan, that's fine. But I know that you're going to ingest a lot of carbohydrates also to get the exact protein needs that you actually need. So I knew that was a red flag. And he also said, I said, so what should his insulin requirements be and what should he eat? And the endocrinologist said, oh, he can eat anything he wants. Just take more insulin. And I knew that was a no-no.
Oh, yeah.
Big numbers, big variations, small numbers, small variations. And so the more carbohydrates you're going to take, the more insulin you're going to have to take, and there's going to be variability in that. So I fired him on the spot. And he said, well, let's make a quarterly appointment. I said, no, we're not going to come back, doc. And that's when we started using Walmart and just get R and insulin. My son is now 23 years old, studying to get his PhD in chemistry at New Mexico State University. He is more healthy and has a lower A1C than most Americans that aren't type 1 diabetic. And he's very low carb diet. And so anyway,